Are you looking for the best Dell laptops? In this video we will look at some of the best Dell laptops. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 4. Dell Precision 5690, 2025. The Dell Precision 5690, 2025 is the best Dell workstation we've tested. This 16-inch model offers various hardware configurations, making it adaptable to different workflows. It features Intel's Meteor Lake CPUs, up to a Core Ultra 9, and NVIDIA RTX 8th generation laptop GPUs, up to an RTX 5000, which are ideal for specialized tasks like 3D modeling and simulations. Display options include FHD plus IPS and 4K plus OLED at 60Hz, RAM and storage reach 64GB and 4TB, respectively. Only the latter is user replaceable. There are two M.2 2280 slots. As for the design and user experience, although it isn't as sleek as the XPS 16, this older Dell design is more functional, as it takes less time to get used to the keyboard and touchpad, and you don't have to deal with a capacitive function row. It also has a wider range of ports, including an HDMI 2.1, 3 USB-C/Thunderbolt 4s, an SD card reader, and a headphone jack. Its 1080p webcam is decent but disappointing for an otherwise premium-feeling laptop. On the upside, you get an IR facial recognition camera and a fingerprint sensor, so you can log in quickly and avoid typing in your password in public spaces. Number 3. Dell Alienware M18R2, 2025. The Dell Alienware M18R2, 2025, is our Dell gaming pick. This 18-inch model delivers incredibly smooth gameplay in the most demanding games. It's available with high-performance 14th Gen Intel Core i7 and i9 CPUs and discrete NVIDIA GPUs, up to a GeForce RTX 4090 mobile. Display options include a 480Hz FHD Plus and a 165Hz QHD Plus display. The former is a better option if you prefer increased input responsiveness and smoother motion, while the latter gives you a sharper image, providing a more immersive experience in slower-paced games like RPGs and atmospheric titles. Both displays support GSINC to reduce screen tearing. Memory and storage max out at 64GB and 8TB, respectively, and they're user-replaceable, so you can upgrade or add more later. There are plenty of other ports for your peripherals, including 2 USBs, 3 USB-Cs, to support Thunderbolt 4, an HDMI 2.1 that can output a 4K 120Hz signal, a mini DisplayPort, and an SD card reader. Also, you can get the laptop with a mechanical keyboard that sports ultra-low-profile Cherry MX switches. One drawback is this laptop isn't suited for on-the-go use. It's heavy and bulky, and its battery lasts about an hour when gaming. Online gamers will be happy to hear it has Wi-Fi 7 and an Ethernet port to ensure a fast, reliable internet connection. You'll need a compatible router if you want to take advantage of Wi-Fi 7's lower latency and higher connection speeds. Check out recommendations for the best Wi-Fi routers if you're thinking of upgrading your router. Number 2. Dell XPS 13, 2025. If you don't need the power of a mobile workstation but still want something premium, get the Dell XPS 13, 2025, one of the best Dell laptops for business use. This 13-inch ultra-portable features the same great build quality and minimalist design as its bigger sibling, the Dell XPS 16, 2025. It also features Intel Meteor Lake CPUs, however, there are no dedicated GPU options, so it's better suited to general productivity tasks like web browsing, spreadsheets, and word processing. There are FHD plus non-touch and QHD plus touchscreen IPS panels, as well as a 2.8K OLED touchscreen panel to choose from. The IPS panels get brighter and have a higher refresh rate, but the OLED is much sharper, so which panel is best depends on your wants, needs, and budget. You get a good 1080p webcam, Wi-Fi 7 connectivity, the latest Wi-Fi standard, as well as a fingerprint sensor and a facial recognition camera for added security and quick logins. Its 55 Wh battery lasts a full workday of light use, and it charges over USB-C. Speaking of ports, this is one area where it falls short, as there are only 2 USB-C/Thunderbolt 4s. Finally, just like the XPS 16 above, the keyboard and touchpad are a love-it-or-hate-it affair. It features the same edge-to-edge keycaps and invisible touchpad. Note, Dell has discontinued this 2024 model, so it may be hard to find. There's a newer 2025 version that's identical in design but uses Intel's Lunar Lake Core Ultra Series 2 SoCs. The Lunar Lake chips are slightly slower than their Meteor Lake predecessors in CPU tasks due to the lack of hyper-threading support, but they have better graphical performance and power efficiency. You can see more details on Dell's website. Number 1. Dell XPS 16, 2025. The best Dell laptop we've tested is the Dell XPS 16, 2025, a 16-inch premium model designed for a wide range of tasks, including heavy workloads like programming and content creation. Sporting Dell's new design language, it looks incredibly sleek with its thin all-aluminum chassis, ultra-thin bezels, gapless keyboard, and invisible touchpad. Portability isn't too bad for a 16-inch device, it's just heavy, weighing nearly 5 pounds. Depending on your use, you may or may not need to bring the charger. Thankfully, you can charge over USB-C. It only has 3 USB-C/Thunderbolt 4 ports and a microSD card reader. Dell includes a USB-C to USB-A/HDMI dongle in the box, which is handy but still an extra part to carry. The overall user experience is good, but you might need to go through a fairly lengthy adaptation period, especially when it comes to the keyboard and touchpad. The lack of space between the keys can cause more typos, and with no indication of where the touchpad starts and ends, you can sometimes be at the edge where the tracking is spotty. Another annoyance is that you can only get this laptop with a FHD plus IPS or a 4K plus OLED display. The former's resolution is too low for a 16-inch screen, and the latter is susceptible to permanent burn-in. Performance-wise, this laptop's Intel CPUs and NVIDIA 40 series GPUs are fine. There's enough processing power under the hood to provide a smooth experience and complete demanding tasks in a reasonable amount of time, though you can certainly find faster laptops on the market.